Hi, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to just talk a little bit. The last few days have been so profound. For those of you who don't know, I am Jessica, and I have been doing this for a little over a year, and Spirit never ceases to amaze me. The drive, the ambition, the clarity, the truth, the awakening after awakening, it never stops, and it's beautiful. And I used to be someone who resisted change at all costs. Hey, Danny. And now it's like there's so much room to expand. There's so much want to move forward and step into those power. Hey, Dewey. Hey, Terry. It has been, oh goodness, y'all. Like, I don't even know where to start. So first off, I have been going through a lot of significant changes lately, doing a lot of inner work, digging, talking myself through things, really connecting to my guides and allowing them to help me gain that clarity that I need in these situations, because had actually started right before Mercury retrograde, where a lot of the issues with my trust around men and relationships were coming up for reflection. And, it's just been one thing after another. And it has taught me so much. It really has so much. I didn't realize how codependent I really was, wanting and needing stability in my life and depending on other people to give it to me. And I could never figure out why I couldn't find it. And it was because I didn't have that within myself. And now that I've moved into this energy of really relying on myself on a totally different level, and working on that connection with Source has gave me a power I've never even knew existed. Good. Hey, Adele. But that true surrender, like I know in Gabrielle Bernstein's deck, The Universe Has Your Back, and it's like, I have the choice to always tune back into love. And even if I choose fear, I have the choice to choose again, and I choose love. Like, no matter how many times we fall or how many times we think we're slipping, it's always giving us an opportunity to step back into that power and to really get a good look at ourselves, like our true self. And that's been a real big theme lately, where I'm constantly having to check myself, and all these people around me are going through some very significant changes. And I've always been one of those people that learn from other people. And, it's been a blessing. It really has. And, going through this process and, being able to connect with you guys, like I even said this morning, I need to get on with my tribe and connect with them. I've, since I started becoming more, consistent with these videos, the more people are reaching out for private readings. And I just thank you. Thank you so, so much for trusting me with these messages. And see, that old me wants to go ahead and apologize for these emotions that are coming up, and I'm not going to, because some of the regression work that I've been doing, I haven't had any training. I have not been certified. And hey, Cynthia. And so I'm just charging by the minute to, you know, I know I can do it, but I don't want to um, feel like I'm overcharging for something that I don't really know how I'm doing it. Does that make sense? But it's so natural. It's so natural. And it really started, Cynthia and Danny have both had sessions with me. And, especially after working with y'all on that level, it gave me that confidence. Like, okay, yes, this is real. This is happening. We are digging into something so much deeper. And I love that y'all trust me to do that. Um, and then there was Ellie's session this morning, and I'll never give out personal information of what came out, but let me tell you, there is there is so much love and so much clarity. Like, I could feel it. Um And it's like the more that I tune in to the energy of, um, the people who are trusting me with this information and allowing me to do what I was put on this earth to do, like, it makes my heart swell so big, y'all. And, even Danny said it last night, so many things around um, home has been coming up. Like, I'm hearing it everywhere. I'm seeing it everywhere. And I've been feeling that. Like, I always wanted to know what home felt like. And I always felt like it was something so far off, and that I was always in search of that security, you know what I'm saying? And as being light workers, you never really feel like you fit in anywhere, and you just always feel like no one really gets you. And I've been like that my entire life. And it wasn't till I connected with y'all. It was not till I connected to y'all that this is the closest I've ever felt to home. Um, but then I wrote that poem um, last week, and someone had made a comment in the twin flame group that Danny added me to, and I know she was going through pain, and I wasn't taking it personal. It was just the way that she worded it. But I think she got it twisted, because when I talk about union, yes, okay, yes, when I say union, I think about two coming together. But when I think about home is my connection to source, to spirit. And I find a piece of that within all of you, if that makes sense. Um, and I'm so thankful for that connection. And, we put so much fear in our past, like, feeling like we might not ever find that. And I can honestly say that I have, and it's beautiful. And um, there's so much gratitude just running through me right now. I just don't even know what to say, but um, I just want to thank you all for being you, and tuning in to this channel and making it what it is. Because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to. You know what I'm saying? I have to have someone to receive these messages, and y'all constantly show up, and you're always there. And thank you. Just thank you for being you. And I just keep telling Source, thank you. Like, thank you so much for showing me. Cause listen, y'all, I was so fucking lost. I was so lost. And if you would have seen me just a year and a half ago, and no one knew what I was going through, and that's what I told mom the other day too. Like, all of this awakening has showed me that I've even become codependent on her. She's my rock, she's my best friend, she's the only person who has seen me through all the phases, my highest moments, my lowest moments, and I will always be eternally grateful for choosing her. And but there's a sense of dependency, and I don't know what I would do without her. And um I don't feel like it's unhealthy, but in a sense it is too. But it's one of those moments where, like, I finally rely on my own power and my own decision making. And there's sometimes I still trip up and, want that validation, but I don't need it. And there's just so much, like, goddess energy that's been flowing around and coming into that truth of self. And yeah, I've never felt this at home in my life within my own energy. And I think back to the moments where I didn't even want to be here. And I had no idea what I was even doing here. Like, truly not knowing what my purpose was. And I have no idea where spirit is going to lead me, but I have full faith, and the most faith I've ever had, um, that this is exactly where I need to be, and everything is going to work out exactly as it should. And there's no reason for me to worry or fear, and just be in this present moment and imagine all the wonderful things that spirit has in store for me, and just walk into it with blind faith. Um, yeah. Yeah, Adele, she is. She's something special. Yeah, good, Cynthia. And yeah, oh, you're so welcome, Adele. I'm really glad. Hey, Rebecca. Um, And that's the thing, y'all, like, you don't know. And I just urge that anyone who feels like they are not accepted, or they are lost, or going through those moments where they're thinking about giving up, like, I promise you it gets better. It gets better. And don't give up. Don't give up, because listen, um, I literally used to fear change so much, because I felt like if anything changed in my environment, then it was all just going to slip away and I wouldn't find it, and I was like grieving it over and over and over again. And it wasn't um, until all these things were forced out of my life that it made me realize that change is a beautiful thing, and it's nothing to be afraid of anymore. It may be uncomfortable sometimes, but it's such a beautiful journey. And I just love it. I love it so much, and I love y'all. And thank you for being here for me, especially my soul brothers and sisters. You know who you are. And I can't thank y'all enough. I really can't. There's been so much truth and clarity, especially with the whole, and I don't even want to call it, and that's the thing, just like dropping all labels, right? Because it doesn't really matter. This connection that has come into my life um, has really helped me understand the true state of surrender, of letting things play out the way that they need to, trusting in divine plan, and continuing to move forward in my journey, and trusting that I'm heading in the right direction. Because I'm telling you right now, when it feels this good, I know I'm on the right path. There's no way. Like, I feel spirit around me all the time. I feel this strength inside that I've never felt before. And it's so clear. It's so clear. Um, and there were moments just within the last few weeks that things were super, super cloudy for me, and I was focusing on the wrong thing. And it's like, but that moment that you tune back into self, and it's like, nah, this is truth. This is truth. And I love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much love there. Um, and I don't need to put my focus on anything else but myself and my journey and continuing to help heal others, because that's the purpose. And I don't have to put my life on hold for anyone or anything. And that's beautiful. I've never been able to do that, guys. To be around people who are lost, broken, or, you know, moving up in the ascension ladder, and not being able, and not like feeling the need to fix or absorb all their energy. I mean, it has helped transform my life and has brought such a sense of peace and understanding and compassion. um, and there are times, and listen, we're human. There are times when, people just rub you the wrong way. And you know what? I actually started laughing instead of getting angry. Like, my bullshit radar goes off so bad that it's like, this is just fucking ridiculous. How are you serious? Is this what it's gonna be like? And man, that rubs them even harder. They hate it. Um, because I don't tolerate it and I won't accept it as truth. And I trust my abilities so strongly, and I know so clearly that all the decisions I have made in my past were for my highest good. And there's no doubt, there is no remorse. Um, there are no hard feelings either, and it's beautiful. Like, I just can't get over it. I really can't. Um, like I said, they never cease to surprise me. And I just hope and pray that every single one of you know how beautiful and deserving you are. And um, each one of you, especially the ones that I have worked with personally, where I have felt your energy and you have allowed me to tune in to some of your deepest memories and moments. Like, the energy exchange is just so beautiful, and the love and the light that I feel radiating from within y'all. And that's honestly what gave me hope. Like, there are sometimes I question my abilities. Like, am I really as strong as I feel I am in this moment? And when I feel the energy that y'all have within you, and you're questioning yourself, like, where am I? What am I here to do? And it's like all this love and beautiful energy is just like wanting to expand. It's like, but that's within me too. We all have that just waiting to expand. So step into it, man. Step into it and allow source to just take over, because um, the source energy is very strong. And I feel like source has been talking to a lot of us about waking up and stepping into our power. And it's just like, I know on a 3D reality, it's very hard to understand and to step into that blindly, but we're not just 3D existence. And there's so much more to it than that. And once you step into that energy and that power and realize that we have brought this light to the earth to be shared, to be experienced, and yes, there are trials and tribulations, and there are things that are going to try and knock us down. But the way I look at it is it just gives us more power. It gives us more power because it teaches us how strong we are, and that no matter what, they cannot dim our light. They cannot dim our light. And that's why we're here, because we're here to push all that out and to rise above it all. You're just such beautiful beings, and I'm so glad that source has brought y'all into my life to share these experiences. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, and listen, it's probably gonna take a while, Cynthia. We went through a lot, but hey, Carlton. um and it's just yeah, I'm not even sure, y'all. The wisdom is strong within all of us, and I just hope and pray that you feel it too, and you know it, and y'all continue to believe in yourselves and to keep doing the work. Don't give up on yourselves. Don't give up on, hey, how are you? Uh, don't give up on the journey. Keep following your intuition, follow your heart. If you need help, reach out for help, ask for help, and don't be afraid to be you, no matter what that looks like to anyone else, because don't let anyone else project their fear onto you, because you are different, and you are different because you are beautiful in your light, and that can scare some people, but that doesn't have to be your truth. And it's our responsibility to just be and stay in that light, and to share that love and compassion with the world, and continue to raise this vibration, because that is our duty. It is our obligation. And it's time to take our power back. It's time to get clear, and trust, have faith, and just keep moving forward, because that's all you can do, and watch the doors open up. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. So, yeah. So, with that being said, do I have time? Okay, so I'm actually going to hop on after this video and do a reading for the theme for tonight's full moon. I feel like it's going to be a really powerful one. So, yeah. Y'all, it's just flowing. So we'll see what spirit has to say about all that in a minute. And I love you guys so much. And I just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being you, and allowing me to share my love with you, because you deserve it. So soak it in, y'all. Soak it in. All right, y'all. Yeah, I love you. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm gonna get set up and do that real quick. So yeah, I love you, and we'll see you in a few. All right, bye.